Good morning everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I am Pretty Paper Craft 67. Today I just wanted to do a quick video to share with you a notebook idea. Basically, I've been putting together these little notebooks and they're just nice to slip inside of your junk journal covers, well not covers, pockets, or yeah, just to have in your purse or give away for gifts, little happy mails, and they're so simple to do. So I thought I would just do a really quick video on showing you my process for making some little notebooks. At Kmart in their craft section they have these, or they had these card blanks with envelope packs, and you get 10 of each cards and envelopes in these packs. And so I bought quite a few of them. The envelopes are always handy to have. I love envelopes, and so I have no problems about using up my envelopes. But these card blanks, they have given me a little bit of thought as to what I can do with these. Now, I used to create cards when I first started paper crafting. I used to be involved in a group where we did a lot of swaps and things like that. So I used to enjoy that, but I don't do cards anymore. But there's so many things you can do with these card blanks. These ones are just a craft cardstock, and it's a sort of a thinnish cardstock, Kmart brand. It's an & Co brand. But they're nice and lightweight. So, and I'm not doing anything to the bases of these because I like the craft cardstock colour. And yeah, I'm just leaving it as that, but you could decorate it all up. You could make a little folio out of these, you could make a photo wallet, cards obviously. There's so much you can do with these little bases. But anyway, so this is my little project today. These card bases, I want to say an A5 size, but I'm not sure if this is an A5 size, but they're about 15 centimetres long by 10.5 wide. So I have found that I searched some of my saved images and printed them out on a 6x4 setting, 6x4 inches, which seems to fit. I think I had to cut this one down by about 1/8 of an inch or so. So I've just to save some time, I've gone ahead and I've done my machine stitching, because I just love to machine stitch around everything, but that is personal choice. They will look just as pretty without. So just for ease of time, and because my sewing machine is on the other side of the room, I have gone ahead and I have just machine stitched around my card blank, and I've picked an image. These two ladies are on the graphics fairy. I don't remember, vintage old photos or something I searched, and these came up. This one here is a printable that I've been working on. It's an old French ledger receipt, and I've just overlaid that onto a floral image. So I thought that looked a bit vintagey, so I just wanted to lay that one on there like that. So again, I've just printed it out onto ordinary copy paper, and I've backed it onto some old book page. I just wanted it to be a little bit more sturdier than the weight of the copy paper, but it didn't have to be so sturdy as to put it onto cardstock. So I've just backed that onto book page and sewn around that, and I've sewn around my card base. If you don't have card bases, you can do this project with manila folder, with cardboard, with cardstock, you could a cereal box, anything like that. You just have to cut your size, and this particular one is in full length, is 21 centimetres, and like I said, it's about 15 wide. But you can make them to whatever size you want if you're constructing your card base yourself. These are just these card blanks that I'm working with. So that is done. And as for the pages, I've just used some coffee stained paper, and this, I don't know, it's not tissue. It's not tissue paper, it's not tracing paper, it's what is between. I bought a really old photo album at the book fest a few weeks back, and in between each page is this like tissue type paper, so it's beautiful. So I've just put a couple of every second sheet is one of those. But yeah, so I think there is 12 pages in there, but you know, again, that's personal choice, whatever you want to work with. So what I've used for my pages, what I will use for my pages in this one is, this is just some children's like activity pad. It's like a it's like a cross between a coffee paper and a baking paper, so it's got that crunchiness to it, and I've just coffee dyed it. So flipping from bottom to top, I hope I'm in frame, I've just folded that in half like that, and I'll do 2 sheets because I don't have any of that tissue stuff on hand, so I'll just do that. That will be great. I'll put these to the side, and then I'm just going to grab my trimmer, and I'm simply going to, down that fold line, I'm just going to trim down that, or cut down that fold line there. And that didn't cut at all. I really think I need to get some new blades on this. I've had it for a very long time and I've never ever replaced the blade. Okay, so number 1, cut down this one here. That's better. Put that one away. And then basically, so you, an A4 size piece of paper, you're cutting it in half from top to bottom, and then you're just going to fold it in half lengthways, and they make a perfect size to fit inside this card blank. It might be a little bit out here or there, but I don't worry too much about that, because at the end of the day my style is a cross between shabby and grungy and vintage, so to me it doesn't have to be perfect. So there's my pages, there's my card blank, and now basically I am just going to put one inside the other like this. You could use any paper for this, pretty pattern paper, printables, you could decorate your pages, you could put pockets on them, it could be like a little mini journal. And then that simply goes in there, and it fits really nicely. So A4 sheet of paper, folded in half top to bottom, gives you 2 pieces, fold that in half, and that fits really nicely inside these card blanks. Now, I won't do it today because again my sewing machine is on the other side, but then I would go back in, and in the centre I have machine stitched down the spine to hold my pages in place. You could do a little 3-hole pamphlet stitch to keep them in place. You could, if you had one of those long extension staplers, you could staple them in place. Mine just doesn't reach that far. But yeah, so that is what I'm going to do with the pages, and then I'm simply going to stick this one down onto the cover. If my glue will come out. And again, I'm keeping these fairly simple because they slip really nicely into the pockets inside my journals, but you could decorate up the covers really nicely and just use them as a little journal, a little notebook. Alright, and so now I'm just going to pick that up and centre that on my cover. Oh, I've got a bit of glue seepage out here. Not quite centre, but that's okay. And there you go. As quick as that is another little notebook. Like I said, I've just got to go and sew those pages in place, But yeah, there you go. Now I've done those 3. I did a couple this morning before the video, and now this one, and what, it's taken 10 minutes. Okay, maybe a little bit longer if you're doing the sewing and so forth, picking your image and mounting your image, but very quick, very easy. You could sit, I've got 10 in a pack, so I'm quite happy to sit and just do 10 while I'm watching the video, so loving it. So there you go, I just wanted to share that with you. If you're like me and you have a stash that's building, you want to use it up, so this is a great way for me to use up. I think I bought 3 packets of these, so I've got quite a few. But like I said, these are so versatile. You can use them for so many things. A little folio would be sweet with like a diagonal side pocket and maybe a little side tuck or something. You could flip in an envelope from that to flip out for a 3rd page. Yeah, just so many things to do, which I'm going to be working on. So alright, thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope that you give this a go. It's simple, simple, simple. Wishing everyone a wonderful day. It's finally sunny here in Brisbane, Thursday morning, so let's hope the sun stays. So take care everyone, be kind to each other, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.